So we had seen first law of thermodynamics, and based on which the Hess's law of heat summation was taught. According to Hess's law of heat summation, if any chemical reaction takes place in one step or more than one step, then the heat of formation of the product, any product, remains same irrespective of the number of steps followed. Alright, this is called as Hess's law of heat summation. So for you to revise it once, I can just write it down once again. What is the meaning of Hess's law of heat summation? Whether a reaction occurs in one step or in multiple steps, the heat of reaction remains constant. This agrees with the first law of thermodynamics. This is Hess's law. Based on this, the numerical problem is there, in which it is said that we have to calculate standard enthalpy of formation. Standard enthalpy of formation means at STP. Standard means at STP, standard temperature and pressure. At STP. At STP. Standard enthalpy of formation, that means standard heat change. What is the meaning of enthalpy? Enthalpy means heat change. Okay. So standard means at standard temperature and pressure, and enthalpy means heat change. So standard we write by writing a not sign at the superscript. Of formation of methanol, CH3 COOH, COOH, CH3OH, methanol. Okay. So for methanol to be formed, what is required? We have to write a target reaction, and these are the data given. Using this data, we have to find out standard heat of formation of methanol. Standard heat of formation of methanol. So, for this, the target reaction should be one carbon is required, and 4 hydrogens are required. So we can take 2H2, and 1 oxygen is required, so we can take half O2. This should form CH3OH. Now we have to arrange these given data. We have to arrange these given reactions, reaction 1, reaction 2 and reaction 3 in such a way that we get this target reaction. So how we will do that? So what do we want? We want CH3COH to be in the right hand side. So I will reverse this. So if I reverse this reaction, then what will happen? It will become CO2 plus H2O will form CH3OH. Writing phase is very important for this kind of numerical. Liquid plus 3/2O2 gas. Now when we are reversing the whole equation, then this value will also get reversed. So here delta H dash for the reaction, if it was negative, now since it is reversible, it is reversed, so it will become positive. It will become 726 kilojoule per mole. Next, we need, this is done, This we have done. Now we need to have 2H2 in the left hand side. So for having 2H2, I will take equation number 3. Let this be equation number 1. Let this be equation number 2. Let this be equation number 3. I will take equation number 3 and I will multiply throughout by 2. So this will become 2 into equation 3. So it will become 2H2 plus 2 multiplied with this will become 2 into half will become 1. So O2 will become, this one will become 2H2O. Now since we are multiplying the whole equation with 2, so this value will also get multiplied by 2. So here delta H dash for this reaction, say let it be 1 here, let it be 2 here, it will be even more easier to understand. So delta H for this will become twice of this value. We are not reversing it. So twice of this value will become how much? We will do a little bit of rough work. 2, 8, 6 multiplied by 2, 12, 1, 16, 17, 1, 5. And minus sign will remain. So minus 572 kilojoule per mole. Next, we need one carbon in the right hand side. So we will take this equation as it is. So we will write down 1 carbon plus O2 is forming CO2, and delta H3 will become as it is there. We are making no change here. 393 kilojoule per mole. Now we will see how we are going to get the target reaction from here. But let me see if this part of the write-up is coming on the screen or not. Yes, still it is coming. This 2 is becoming 2H2, 2O2. So 2O2 will go that side, will become 3 by 2 O2, and 3 by 2 is O2 is nothing but 3 by 2 O2 is nothing but 1.5 or 1 and half O2. So 1 and half O2 and 2 O2. 1 and half O2 and 2 O2. This will come this side and will become half O2. So half O2 we have got now as per the target reaction. 2H2 we have got here as per the target reaction. We needed 2H2, so 2H2 we got, and 1 carbon we needed, so 1 carbon is also there. This CO2 gets cancelled with this CO2. One H2O gets cancelled with another H2O, and one H2O is remaining. Here in this reaction, when we reversed it, this was 2H2O, so 2H2O we will write here. So 2H2O gets cancelled with 2H2O completely, so no H2O is remaining. So we have got the target reaction, and then whatever this heat we have got, we will do the summation of that. So if we do the summation of this, then we will get the heat of formation of methanol, CH3OH, and its summed heat of reaction, that means H1 plus delta H2 plus delta H3 will be equal to, we have to add this and the value will come out to be, we will do a little bit of rough work. Negative values we will add at first. 572, 393 will become 5619, and 965, 726, this will become 9, 3, 1. This will come 2. So we'll get minus, because this value is in negative, this value is in positive, so we'll get this in negative. So this will come out to be minus 293 kilojoule per mole. This is the heat of formation of methanol. Hence we can write that the heat of formation of, or standard heat of formation of CH3OH is equal to minus 239 kilojoule per mole. So in this way you will be given a number of reactions and you have to arrange those reactions to get the target reaction to find out the heat of formation of that particular product. Okay, so this example I have taken because this example is such an example with which you will be able to solve a number of problems in your NCERT book. Like you will be able to solve question number 15, you will be able to solve question number 12, okay, and this was actually question number 14 which I have picked up from the exercise. You will be able to do question number 10, you will be able to do question number 12 is based on that, 15 is based on that, okay. So many questions are there which are based on these properties. Now in our next discussion I will pick up another formula and then I will be solving that numerical. Alright, so for one big numerical I will try to keep one video, and the same you can find in the playlist of the chapter thermodynamics. So one after another you will find that there will be one video for one big solution. Alright, so that you will not become bored to see 2-3 problems all together in one video. Whenever you get time you see one video, then after some time you practice that and then you go and click for the another one, and you can use your own time or you can take your own sweet little time to learn each numerical one by one. Alright, slowly and slowly the playlist is going to become longer and longer because there is no end to the number of questions. Alright, so first we will be doing all the NCERT exercise questions and then we'll go for the questions which has come in the competitive exams also. So you can subscribe the channel and follow the playlist. If you hit the bell icon, then what will happen? If I upload any numerical in the playlist, you will get notification. Alright, thank you.